plant-based diet,
veganism,
and a plant-based diet,
and that there doesn't have to be torture in fabulous fashion.
In a world where consciousness meets cuisine, celebrities are paving the way for a global shift towards veganism. From Hollywood to the heartlands, the vegan movement has captured the imaginations of millions worldwide, with a growing number of people embracing a plant-based lifestyle. Veganism is a lifestyle and dietary choice that abstains from the use of animal products, including meat, dairy, eggs, or any other item that may be related to animals. It is usually followed for the ethical, environmental, or health reasons. But in nowadays, veganism, it's not just a dietary choice. It's a thriving business model, from innovative plant-based startups to established food giants. Meet Ritvik Kapoor, the visionary owner of People of Tomorrow. Today, we sit down with him to uncover the secrets behind his plant-powered haven and delve into the business dynamics that make People of Tomorrow a beacon in the world of vegan dining.
Okay, so starting up, can you please introduce yourself first?
I'm Ritvik Kapoor. I'm the founder of People of Tomorrow, and I'm 30 years old. That's about it, I think. What else?
All right, that's all right. Can you tell us a little more about your restaurant?
So basically, People of Tomorrow, I would not just call it a restaurant. We started off with an idea of creating a sustainable living platform, which was surrounded around a vegan kitchen, but there was a lot more elements going into it. We had a retail space for brands from the same ethos to come and display their products. We used to do a lot of events for such brands who wanted to come and align themselves with us, just to, get people to get to know about their efforts in their own fields.
As a vegan restaurant,
Yeah.
what challenges did you face, like in the start, and what challenges do you face in the current scenario?
Raising money was a problem. Like, nobody wants to invest in F&B anyway, and vegan F&B it's going to take time, it's a long-term thing. There's no short-term rewards in here. It's going to take a decade, maybe 5-7 years from now at least, for it to actually become mainstream, for us to actually recover the kind of time investment and money investment that we're doing into the projects. But it's also got longevity, because it's a concept which is here to stay. It's not a fad. It's science backed. So I feel start was very, very difficult for us. But once we were in the game, it wasn't that, difficult. Honestly, there's not much of competition. Not saying that there's some major sales happening, but it's a one-time thing that people want to do.
You said you don't have a vision, but I can see you have a really good vision about this. So, about the current scenario, like, do you still face some challenges in the current scenario?
Of course. There's a lot of people who are anti the idea of having a vegan meal. Shivam can tell you more about it. Like he faces problems on a daily basis. There's a lot of people who associate our name only, People of Tomorrow, with veganism. So, it's just like repulsive to them in some manner. That's why we got in a cocktail bar now. Because they're like, okay, alcohol is something which will bring people in at least, It's a good starting point.
That's quite compelling thing, what you said. Like, moving on to the next question, can you please share about your customer base? Like, who is it exactly?
Later on, we saw that most of the crowd which was coming in was like 35, 40-year-old aunties on their kitty parties, and those are the ladies who come in with the real money. So also I think that was a major thing because of the location that we had. We were in Dhanmal, which is more of a bridal wear or fashion street. Not really even say fashion street, more of ethnic Indian sort of situation. So which attracted that sort of a crowd. But then there are those hipsters, they're fucking hippies. There are people who come from like vegetarian families, whole ass families coming out for dinner. We just had somebody celebrating the 65th birthday over here. We've had people coming in just for like regular drinks. So I think the clientele over there than the clientele over here was very different.
Attract non-vegan customers. Do you have a marketing strategy?
Earlier, we used to have a lot of marketing strategies when we were in Dhanmil, okay? Here, we're not really going with marketing strategies anymore. I think we've made a mark. I won't say we've made a brand, but we made some noise. People know about us, okay? So earlier, our marketing strategy used to be this, to attract non-vegans. We did a lot of these events which had, different elements like music or cocktails or just like, sometimes workshops where people are coming to make some lamps. People are doing like a doggy event we did like anything under the sun. We did everything just to get different sections of the market to come in and experience our space and our food and stuff. I wouldn't say that doesn't work. It kind of does. But to encash that, you need more outlets. You need more, spaces which are conveniently accessible to those people who you're marketing to.
After meeting Ritvik Kapoor, we navigate the vibrant streets of Delhi. Armed with questions, our mission was to uncover the pulse of public opinion on veganism and explore the untapped business potential that may lie hidden in the dynamic intersections of culture and commerce.
What do you understand by the word vegan?
As far as I'm concerned, or I know, like it is vegetarian, but it also includes dairy products. We have to exclude dairy products like cheese, milk, and curd, many things.
The product which not use a dairy thing and which properly vegetables use over there, so that's called a vegan. Who does not eat dairy products like a paneer and curd, that thing, it's called a vegan.
Why is that?
I think that human anatomy requires a lot of proper things, like for example protein and vitamins. You cannot only be living with your veganism. You need proper meat, you need proper vegetables to sustain.
Net, अगर ऐसा है कि उनके पर क्रुएलिटी होती है तो वो डेफिनेट आई विल लीव दैट कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
उस पर मेरी ये राय है कि देखो ये चीज नहीं हो पाएगी, आप चाहे जितना मर्जी कर लो ये चीज नहीं हो पाएगी। ये सब ऐसी डेली आइटम है जो चीज यूज ही होती है। दूध हर घर में यूज होता है, पनीर हर घर में यूज होता है, दही हर घर में यूज होता है, मक्खन हर घर में यूज होता है। कोई ऐसा घर बताओ जिसमें नहीं हो तो बताओ, है कोई? नहीं है ना। अब दवाइयाँ जो बनती है वो भी सारा एनिमल से भी बनती है, अगर आपको पता होगा। तो फिर अब दवाइयाँ खानी बंद कर दोगे, इलाज करना बंद कर दोगे?
वो घी नहीं खाते तो अच्छी नेचुरल ये सब्जी खाते होंगे, अच्छी हरी सब्जियां खाते होंगे, वो भी तो नेचुरल ही है ना। खाते तो नेचुरल चीजें है ना। ये किसी को मार के मांस मच्छी खा रहे हैं उससे थोड़ी है। जो नहीं खाते बहुत बढ़िया बात है।
Really, I don't know really कि people will go there or not, because there are every type of people, no? चिकन खाने वाले भी अलग है, उनका अलग चीज़ है, लाइक वेजिटेरियंस भी है प्रॉपर, वैष्णो ढाबा एंड ऑल, वहाँ पे आपको लस्सी मिलेगी एंड ऑल, तो दे इंक्लूड, एंड देर आर वीगन रेस्टोरेंट्स ऑल्सो, बट इनका एक नीश ग्रुप है, लाइक एक अभी बहुत छोटा पॉपुलेशन है, बट आई फील कि ये आगे बढ़ने वाला है, कि पीपल आर फॉलोइंग मोर एंड मोर टुवर्ड्स। एंड वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू से, लाइक टोफू इज मच मोर ज़्यादा महंगा है पनीर से, राइट? एज फार एज आई नो टोफू इज, तो मे बी एंड मेनी मच मोर रिसर्चेज आर ऑल्सो गोइंग ऑन, जिससे वीगनिज्म की तरफ ज़्यादा, लाइक लैक्टोज, देयर इज व्हाट टू से, देयर इज अ मिल्क जो लैक्टोज के बिना बनाया जा रहा है। Yeah, soy milk, yeah. That's what I know about it.
A restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to open the restaurant in a vegan restaurant in some holy places area like a Rishikesh and Kedarnath, because they are the people who basically not following the things like these things, but they are basically like the West things, vegetables, and who will underrooted vegetables. So that's why I would like to open the business in holy places area, where the most of the people admire the vegetables, foods, because you are getting a more protein, nutrients from that thing. So yeah, basically
डेफिनेट कर सकते हैं ऐसा.
यार जब ये चीज ही नहीं मिलेगी खाने पीने के लिए तो घास फूस खाने कौन आएगा?
वो लोग फॉलो कर रहे हैं ट्रेंड.
यार फॉलो तो कर रहे हैं यार. अब एक बात सुनो, अब कल सलमान खान फटी हुई पैंट पहन के आ जाएगा तो सबके सब वही पहन के चल देंगे, तो वो चीज नहीं होती ना यार. एक अपना भी ट्रेंड होता है, एक अपनी चीज होती है. अब मैं वो पजामे टी शर्ट में कंफर्टेबल रहता हूँ. अब मैं ये देख के आऊँ कि हाँ भाई वो फटी हुई पैंट पहन के जा रहा है यार, मैं भी वही पहनूंगा, तो वो चीज नहीं चलेगी ना दादा.
Can you share some lessons that you've learned, like, or you wish you knew earlier before starting the restaurant?
Delhi people don't want to eat vegan food. Yeah, that's the biggest lesson. Like they're not here for. They'll come for cocktails. They'll come for food. You tell them it's vegan food, nobody's coming.